Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to sketch icons or symbols used for our design. So let's move straight into our tutorial. Now I'm going to be focusing on the shape tool and also the rectangle tool. Any other tool we use will just be an addition, but our main focus is going to be on the shape tool and the rectangle tool. So let's assume we want to sketch the location icon, the one for address. Now let's go into the tutorial so that you will know how to sketch these icons even without downloading them, and you can even add your own color or colors. Let me draw a square now. I'll click on my rectangle tool. Look at here, rectangle tool. I'll click on it and draw a square. Now I'm going to convert this shape here, this square, to what? Curves. For you to be able to manipulate any shape, you must convert it to curves. What do I mean by that? I'm going to right click. Have you seen? I'll right click on it, on that shape. Have you seen convert to curves? Ctrl plus Q, convert to curves. Click on it. You've converted this shape now to curve. Okay, this curve now means you can manipulate this shape the way you want. Now the difference between this convert to curves and your normal shape is that convert to curves enables you to tweak the shape, or transform the shape the way you like. But for your normal shape you just draw, you cannot manipulate it the way you want. Take for instance, look at this shape now. Let me draw another rectangle here, sorry, another square here. Look at this, another shape I've drawn here. Okay, I want to curve the edges of this shape. Look at, I'll click on my shape tool. Look at this edge. If I come to this edge and drag in, I've been able to curve this shape, but I cannot curve above this because I've not converted this or this other one to what? To curves. Look at this one by your left here. Okay, this other one by your left, it has been converted to curves. Remember, I right clicked and clicked on also convert to curves. Now if I want to curve this one the way I like, have you seen? I can do whatever I want in this shape because I've converted to curves. But this other one by my right, I cannot because I've not converted it to curve. So that is the difference between converting an object to curves and not converting to curves. So let's look at this one I've converted to curves. Okay, so I'll click on my shape tool. I want to draw the location icon. Look at, just come here to where you have, look at this middle, this line here. Have you seen this place? Now let me click at the middle. Let's assume this is the middle. I'll click twice to add a node. Look at this node here. This square small dot is a node. It's called node. I'm going to click and hold and take it down. Hold down your control key and drag it down. Have you seen? I've taken it down. Now looking at this node here, have you seen? It is because I've converted this to curves. That is why you are seeing this node coming out this way. Now look at this other one here. This node here. Look at this node. Have you seen this node? I am going to click on it, double click on it. It will be like this. I'll double click on this other one. Look at this other one too. I'll double click on it, and this is what I have. Look at this other one where you have this triangle facing down. Have you seen this place? Right click. Make sure it has turned, your mouse pointer has turned to this black arrow facing this way. Look at this black arrow. Right click, just right click on that line. Still click on to curve. Click on to curve. Have you seen? You've done this. You've converted this to curve. Remember, now in this other line, you have also clicked on to curve. Right click, come here again to this other one by your right, this other line. Right click again, still using your shape tool, and click on to curve. Good. Now look at this other one here too. This one here. Have you seen this place? Just right click on it and also click on to curve. Good. Now have you seen these two arrows here? There are two arrows here that will help you to transform your shape. But I'm going to increase this. I'm going to click on this line here. Look at this other line, and I'll take it up. Click, hold, and take it up. Have you seen? You can hold down your control key so that it will go straight. Have you seen? I've taken this up. Now remember, I've already converted this now to curve or to curves. Then again, I also did this to curve. Why I did this to curve? I clicked on curve so that whenever I want to, remove any node, this one here will allow it to curve. If I leave it the way it was before, it will not curve. Now I am going to double click on this line. Have you seen? There's a point now. Look at this point joining these two lines, the curve one and this other one. There's a point there. If I click on it, double click on it to remove, look at, double click two times. Have you seen? That's taking this shape. Look at this other one. I'm going to also double click. Look at this node here. Look at this place. I'll double click to remove it. Have you seen? I've been able to get this kind of shape. I can adjust it. If I still using my shape tool, if I now select this node here, look at this node at the bottom. Look at, have you seen these two arrows here? Look at these two arrows. Look at this other one here. Look at this other one. So I can use these arrows to readjust or adjust this object I'm having. Have you seen? Click and hold on those arrows, any of them, and you can adjust your location icon. Now this is my location icon. Okay, I want to make it bigger for the sake of this tutorial. So now I am going to draw a circle or an ellipse because I want this to look like floor, like it's pointing down to this location. Okay, have you seen what I've done? Let me delete and draw again. Click on your ellipse tool, the same tool you use to draw your circle and ellipse shape. So I'll now click and draw. Now I'm not going to draw a perfect circle, I'll just make it flat. Have you seen I've made it flat like this, and I leave it. I'll now take it closer to this place. Click on it, hold down your shift key, click on the main shape and press letter C on your keyboard. C, not Control C, just letter C to centralize. Good, you have centralized it. Now I can add my color. Look at this one. Let me add 40% black. I'm going to add 40% black. Have you seen? Good, I've added 40% black. Next, I'm going to also add, let's say 90% black to this, or let me use red. Have you seen? I can add two colors here to this shape. I can add two colors to this shape by using my interactive fill tool, letter G. Okay, if I want two colors now, I can click on it and take it up. Once you click on it and take it up, okay, that up part now becomes what? White. You can hold down your control key before dragging it so it will be on a straight line. Now when you have this white box, I can click and add my black color. Have you seen black? Meanwhile, this other downside is red. Have you seen? So this is how to add two colors. If you don't understand how I added these two colors or how I use this tool, do well to watch my beginners class. Okay, my Coreldraw beginners class. I'll put the link in my description below, and also you'll find the link around this video. So just look at the top of this video, you see the link. Now I've done this. I'm going to draw another circle now, a perfect circle. How will I draw a perfect circle? By drawing a perfect circle, I'll hold down my control key after selecting my ellipse tool, and I'll click and drag to the right. Have you seen? I've been able to draw a perfect circle now. I'm going to carry this and place here. I will scale it. Have you seen? I've scaled it. I'll click on it. Take for instance, this wasn't aligned. I'm going to click on it, hold down my shift key, click on the main shape, and press letter C on my keyboard so that it will take the center align or alignment. So I'll now copy again. I'll still copy this shape again, this circle you are seeing here. I'll copy and paste it. Okay. Now hold down shift key. Look at where you have this node here. Have you seen this place? Have you seen this black nodes here? Have you seen? Make sure this arrow here, using your pick tool, this arrow changes to 4 arrows. Look at, then click and hold, drag inside, because I duplicated this shape. Now I can add, let's say, black color to this other main one. Can add black color to it, while I'll add red color to this other one here. Let me add red to this other one. Have you seen? I can go ahead and add any color. Let's say white. You can see that I've been able to, come out the location icon. I can decide to make this other one red, okay, or maybe white, then change the inner color to red. Have you seen? All is your decision. This other one now signifies that it's pointing at the location. Now if you look at this one here, is on top of this red shape. So how will I take this behind? I will take this behind by holding down my shift key, then press on my keyboard, page down, that is PGDN. Check on your keyboard, you see PGDN. So I'll take it behind, click on it, shift, page down. Now this my red is on top of it. I can now adjust. So this is how to draw your location icon. If you want to resize it, you can also resize it to any design you want. Okay, now let me also look at let's look at how we can also sketch a small icon representing contact. Look at this one. Have you seen? I've still drawn this shape. Okay, I'm going to draw another circle. Hold down your control key, then you draw. Have you seen? I'll take it and keep on top here. I'm going to centralize it. Hold down your shift key, select the next shape, and press C. Let me reduce this circle. Now looking at this shape, let me reduce it to looking at this shape. I'm going to make sure this circle intersect this other one by trimming it. How am I going to do that? Let me add black first to it so you see the difference. Let me add black to it. Have you seen? You can now see that there are two shades of black here. Let me reduce this. Have you seen this one? Now I am going to trim this other square using the circle. How will I do that? I will select all. That is, select both shapes, both the circle and the square. Then look at your property bar. You will see the first one, you see weld, second one you see trim. Click on trim, trim, trim. Now I click on trim. Have you seen? Look at that circle now has trimmed this shape. Let me undo. I can reduce the shape. I can also take it up. You can now see that looking like somebody, cartoon somebody. Have you seen? Have you seen there? I can now group that one to one side. Okay, now let me also show you how to get symbols, default symbols, okay, or icons from this interface. Let's go to our text menu. Text menu. Have you seen text menu? You will see text menu, click on it. Go down to where you have insert character, Ctrl plus F11. Click on insert character. Insert character. Okay, Ctrl plus 11. Now look at your right hand side. This is your insert character box. This is Coreldraw 2018. If you are using higher version, you will also achieve same result. If you are using lower version, same. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm using Coreldraw 2018. Now look at where you have area. Area. Look at this place by your right here. You have area here where my mouse pointer is. There is a typeface called Wingdings where all these symbols are. Okay, Wingdings. If you don't understand what I mean by typeface, do well to watch my tutorial on typography. The link will also be dropped in the description below and also around this video. Click on it and watch. Now under your typeface, click on where you have area, highlight it. Then type Wingdings. Where you have this area, you get where you have that area, that is like your font list. Okay, Wingdings. Have you seen what I've typed? Wingdings. Press your enter key. Now Wingdings is carrying all these icons. We have Wingdings 1, we have Wingdings 2, we have Wingdings 3. So this is Wingdings 1. Okay, now look at your telephone icon. Drag and take it out. Drag and take it out to your interface. It will definitely come out. Drag and take it out. Look at now, look at this my icon. I've been able to, take out this icon. Now look at your telephone icon in a circle. You can drag it out. Okay, look at it here. Now there are so many icons you can get here. So many icons. Scroll down. If you scroll down, all these are icons. All these are icons. Okay, under this typeface called Wingdings. Look at your time icon. If I want time now, let's say maybe 1 o'clock, I can just come here and take out this symbol or icon here. Now we also have Wingdings 2. So in that Wingdings, let me just add 2 and press enter. Have you seen it has changed? So it's telling you that all these tools, all these icons here are under this typeface called Wingdings. Look at this other telephone here. This telephone icon does not have circle. Okay, so Wingdings 1 and 2 have different icons, though they are related. Wingdings 3 also has its own icon. So let me put Wingdings 3 from my typeface list. Okay, my font list. Look at these are all icons. If you want this, you can take it. You can click and drag outside. Okay, let me go back to my Wingdings 1. So you see this is Wingdings 1. Have you seen all what is inside here? Okay, Wingdings. All these are in Wingdings. So do well to go to this object, your option here. Do well to go to this option. Do well to go to this option and explore the symbols that are here under the insert character dialog box. Okay, let me also see Wingdings 2. Like I said before, as you can see, have you seen? Look at this correct. Look at hand. Let's assume this election kind of mark or correct. You've seen symbols. So these are how you can get default symbols from the application. If you are done with selecting the icon you want, you can click. Look at this X mark here. Have you seen this X here inside this box where you have insert character? Click on it to close, and once you click on it, it will definitely close. Okay, that is how to insert other default symbols to this interface, and you can use for your design. Okay, so do well to like and always come back for valuable content like this. You can also use, let me delete them, you can also use the same method to sketch other things. There are so many things you can sketch with this. Think for instance, you have a phone maybe an Android phone. Let me just do a brief sketch on Android phone. Look at an Android phone. Let me delete these other ones. Let's just sketch an Android phone. Look at this phone. I'll just draw my rectangle. Have you seen? I've drawn my rectangle. Let me curve the edges. Look at, click on your shape tool. Look at the edges here. Just curve it, uniform curving. Just click on it, your border radius. Click on it and take it inside. Look at, have you seen? Click on it and take it inside. You discover that the four sides, okay, will be curved. The four sides will be curved. Have you seen? Uniformly. I've curved this small. Let me still increase that shape small. Have you seen? Good. I'm going to copy this and paste. I'll copy and paste. As I copy and paste, I'll make sure this changes to 4 arrow. Then I'll drag the one I pasted and I will just adjust. I will adjust it. I can now adjust from here manually. Press letter P to take it to the middle. I will adjust it. Have you seen? Good. Now let's assume this is my camera here, small camera in front of my phone. Look at, I've drawn a circle. Okay, I'll copy this circle and paste again, then drag inside. Okay, let's assume this is now my camera. Then I'll also put my speaker beside it. Look at, let's assume this is how my speaker is. Okay, let me curve the bottom side. Click on this node here. Click on this node, one node. Hold down shift key. Click on one of these nodes here too. I'm going to curve only the bottom edges, right and left, not the top, just the bottom. Now what I'll do is click and hold and drag inside. Have you seen? It's only the bottom that has curved. Okay, I can now, let's assume this phone here has this kind of design. So I'll click on it, hold down my shift key, click on my phone, okay, the main shape here. Remember they are now selected. Click on T. Letter T on my keyboard stands for top align, top alignment. Okay, let me take this out. Top alignment. Then I'll now also, after I've clicked on my shift key, selected the main shape I want, I'll also click C. C will take it to the middle. Okay, now I am going to bring in this my camera icon. Let's assume this is my camera icon. Let me increase this some more. Let's assume this is my camera icon. Okay, this is it. Undo. Wait, let me adjust it. Have you seen? Good. I've adjusted it now. Let's assume this is how my phone looks like. Okay, let me add my black color and I remove outline. I will take this up, shift page up. I'll now add white color to it. Then the inner one, I'll still add black. Now this inner one is as if it's the camera. Okay, there are so many ways to achieve things here in this interface. Let's assume I have fingerprint in front. Let me hold down my shift key. Sorry, let me select my ellipse tool, then hold down my control key, then drag. This is what the fingerprint. Let's assume this is the fingerprint. I'll click on it, copy and paste the same circle, the same spot. Then I will make sure my arrow here, look at, changes to 4 arrows. Then I'll drag inside and leave it. Okay, fine. This shows that this is a fingerprint. Let me add, let's say 50% black, 50% black. Then inside here I'll add 100% black, just normal black. So it shows that this is what this is. I'll be able to sketch an Android phone. I can go ahead and add maybe gray color, okay, to it, or let's say, yeah, now let me add maybe 20% black. So you can now see that I've been able to sketch a phone, an Android phone. Okay, for a button phone you can do same. So this is what an Android phone I've been able to sketch, okay, for the sake of this tutorial. So there are so many things you can do with this interface. Not every time you download, and if you can't download, you can sketch some of these icons. In short, most of these icons are sketchable. So do well to watch other valuable tutorials like this. And if you want me to sketch other things for you, let me know in the comment section. We have can sketch even animals, elephants and the rest. You can sketch anything from scratch with this interface. Let me also open my previous project, the phone I sketched. That was my phone that year, my first phone that year. So let me open it so you can see what's there. So it's loading. Let's wait and see how it's going to come out. That was the first phone I had to sketch. Okay, good. Exactly this color. This was my first phone. Let me ungroup so you see. I drew everything here starting from scratch. In short, it was when I was learning how to sketch. I drew all these things. Look at this one. All these letters and whatever was the one. we did it. Look at all these icons, I drew them. So this interface is very powerful. Look at, I did all of them, the MTM whatsoever you see here, I did it. I sketched it. Let me undo. Okay, as you can see, that is my first sketch. That is my phone, the phone I had before some years ago, exactly the same color. So you can sketch so many things in this interface. Do well to subscribe. Thank you.